This video presents my book, Religion and Its Future. The book reveals the following topics. The reasons for the emergence of religions. What is the development of religion? How and why religions develop? What religions and confessions are most developed and why? What risks are posed by the lag of religion in its development? Why information about the nature of the universe and the meaning of human life is becoming more complicated? What is the mission of religion? Which religious association is correct from the point of view of the nature of the universe and the meaning of human life? What are the reasons for the differences between religions? Why in the near future a new teaching on the nature of the universe and the meaning of human life will appear? What future awaits world religions? I present below some excerpts from my book. The Supreme Mind is a universal developing intelligent information system of the highest level of development. Humans call the Supreme Mind God. Through the purposeful management of information and energy of the universe, the Supreme Mind creates the most complex objects of inanimate and living nature from material matter. The Supreme Mind purposefully manages immaterial and material worlds of the universe. The immaterial world of the universe is a collection of a vast number of developing information systems of varying levels of development that do not possess mind, and a vast number of developing intelligent information systems of varying levels of mind development. The material world of the universe is a collection of material matter, elementary particles possessing mass, and objects of both inanimate and living nature in the universe, which are composed of material matter. A human is a biological social being who possesses speech, and into whom the soul has incarnated. The soul is a developing intelligent information system, which possesses thinking, intellect, and consciousness. The incarnation of the soul into a human being is an energy informational interaction between the soul and a human being, limited by the duration of a human life, for the purpose of realizing the earthly stage of the soul's development. I am a young soul, incarnated into a human being to undergo my earthly stage of development. During my earthly stage of development, I am my human body, my thinking, intellect, and consciousness, my life in a human body. Without the soul, a human being has no thinking, intellect, and consciousness. Without the soul, a human being does not exist. Humanity is a collection of the young souls, possessing varying levels of development of thinking, intellect, and consciousness, who are going through their earthly stage of development. The meaning of human life lies in cognizing the external world and realizing the nature of the universe through the development of human thinking, intellect, and consciousness. After completing its incarnation into a human being, the soul continues its life path. Sometime in the future, as a result of multiple earthly incarnations, the young soul will develop and, after reaching a certain level of development, will become an adult soul. The development of adult souls occurs only in the immaterial world of the universe. Sometime in the future, an adult soul will reach the highest level of development, becomes part of the Supreme Mind, and thereby completes its life path as an individual. All objects in the immaterial and material worlds of the universe are means created by the Supreme Mind exclusively for its own development. Similar to the soul, which, upon reaching the highest level of development, becomes part of the Supreme Mind, the Creator created the universe to grow the Supreme Mind, which, upon reaching the peak of its development sometime in the future, will become part of the Creator of the universe. The universe is a kind of incubator for the growth of the Supreme Mind. After the Supreme Mind becomes part of the Creator, the universe will begin the next cycle of growing a new Supreme Mind. The number of these cycles is limited by the universe's capacity to ensure their realization. The Supreme Mind reveals to humans only such part of the information about the nature of the universe that humans at a specific stage of his historical development are able to understand and realize. In other words, the Supreme Mind provides humanity with only such information about the nature of the universe, the level of complexity of which does not exceed the level of development of human thinking, intellect, and consciousness. Development of religion occurs due to the increase in the level of development of thinking, intellect, and consciousness of followers of religion, which predetermines their level of ability to understand and realize the knowledge accumulated by humanity about the nature of the universe. The level of development of religion depends on the level of development of thinking, intellect, and consciousness of followers of religion. Since the development of thinking, intellect, and consciousness of humanity is a very slow historical process, therefore, the development of religion is also a very slow historical process. A manifestation of the correspondence of the level of development of religion to the level of development of thinking, intellect, and consciousness of the followers of religion is an increase in the number of followers of religion. A manifestation of the lag in the development of religion from the level of development of thinking, intellect, and consciousness of the followers of religion is a decrease in the number of followers of religion and, first of all, those who have a higher level of thinking, intellect, and consciousness. A religion that has failed to overcome the lag in its development from the level of development of thinking, intellect, and consciousness of its religious followers gradually ceases to exist, and its place is gradually taken by another religion, the level of development of which corresponds to the level of development of thinking, intellect, and consciousness of believers. The decrease in the number of followers of the Christian religion indicates that the Christian religion lags behind in its development from the level of development of thinking, intellect, and consciousness of a significant part of the followers of the Christian religion, which has a higher level of development of thinking, intellect, and consciousness. Before 2050, a new teaching about the nature of the universe and the meaning of human life will appear, which will take into account the increased level of development of thinking, intellect, and consciousness of humans, and the knowledge accumulated by humanity about the nature of the universe and the meaning of human life. The followers of this teaching will be humans with a higher level of development of thinking, intellect, and consciousness, and their number will increase as the thinking, intellect, and consciousness of humanity develops and humanity accumulates knowledge about the nature of the universe. The association of the followers of this teaching will analyze and convincingly explain to the followers of the teaching in a language accessible to them the knowledge accumulated by humanity about the nature of the universe and the meaning of human life. Herewith, the external attributes inherent in world religions will have no meaning due to the lack of need for them. By the beginning of the 22nd century, approximately 10% of humanity may become followers of the new teaching about the nature of the universe and the meaning of human life. The new teaching will be most widely spread among humans with a higher level of development of thinking, intellect, and consciousness, who profess more developed religions. The future of world religions can be divided into two stages, by the middle of the 22nd century and a more distant historical perspective. By the middle of the 22nd century, the importance of world religions will remain, and the number of their followers, although decreasing, will still make up the majority of humanity. In the long-term historical perspective, the transformation of world religions into a teaching about the nature of the universe and the meaning of human life will gradually lead to the disappearance of world religions. Detailed explanation and justification of the above theses and much more relevant information you can find in my book, Religion and Its Future, which is available at the link posted below in the description to this video.